What's up guys, I'm Trisha Hirschberger and today we're going to teach you how to shoot time-lapse video on your smartphone. Have you seen those clips where things look sped up and you can feel the passage of time? In this episode of DIY in 5, we'll show you which subjects work best for shooting like that, as well as some basic tips and tricks when filming a time-lapse. We should start off by saying that not everything you see makes for a good time-lapse. There are two basic types of shots that work well. The first focuses on a moving background over a long period of time. You'll often see this using clouds, stars, or shadows. Often an object in the foreground remains still so the viewer has a sense of the time passing. In our other shot, we flip the subjects, where the background stays relatively still while the subjects in the foreground are in motion. This method is great for filming large crowds in and around buildings. You can also combine the two to create a third technique which shows the subject in the foreground moving while the background shows the passage of time. This might be good if you're filming in a city with people walking in the foreground and clouds overhead showing the time passing. Moderation is key if you try to combine techniques. Make sure you have something stationary for the viewers to have a point of reference. The main trick to a good time-lapse is a steady shot. Handheld shots are not recommended. You should always have your camera on something sturdy, like a tripod. Parts of your footage will already be moving, and you don't want the camera to be wobbling as well. Any basic smartphone tripod will do, or if you want to make a DIY version with some binder clips, check out our indie hack video here. The easiest step to creating a DIY time-lapse is filming. Just set it and forget it. This is one time where it really makes sense to just leave the shot alone and come back for the final results. Any iPhone running iOS 8 and up should have a time-lapse option. Just open up the camera app, slide it to time-lapse, and hit record. Many Android phones have this option as well. Just take a look in your camera app. Longer time-lapses usually have a cooler effect because the time change is more dramatic. But any clip longer than about 5 minutes can turn out great, depending on the subject in focus. One thing to keep in mind on the default iOS camera app is that there's no way to adjust time-lapse settings, so if you're filming for 5 minutes or 5 hours, your video will be roughly 20 to 40 seconds. The iPhone wants to make sure it won't run out of storage space, so it will automatically adjust your frames per second depending on how long you film. And that's it! I can't wait to see your PC builds, makeup tutorials, and anime sketches all in time-lapse form. Please be sure to like this video if you found it useful, and check out our other great DIY smartphone photography vids on this channel. My name is Trisha Hirschberger. Thank you for watching.